Y'all, you know, the struggle is real. The struggle is real, real. Now, I wanted to come on and have a transparent moment with y'all. I normally do my own hair. I braid my own hair. I'm a pretty good braider. Um, and yesterday I took my braids down. And I was like, not yesterday, but over the weekend I took my braids down. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna do the wash and braid thing that we had done before. Wash my hair, put my flaxseed gel in, oil my scalp, braid my hair, and wear it natural. I did that. I washed my hair and I put the flaxseed gel on there, braided it up. But I didn't do it until like 9 o'clock that night. And I went on to sleep. Now, what you will notice is when you do that wash and braid thing, you have to saturate your hair with a lot of flaxseed and a lot of water. And so my hair is thick. So when I went to sleep and woke up, it wasn't fully dry. It was dry on the outside, but as you unravel the braid, you would notice that it wasn't dry. It was still damp, and I had to go to work. So I did it as best as I could. The style only really looks its best when your hair is completely dry. So I knew it was gonna be a weird day. It was gonna look a little weird. Yesterday was a very hot day. Today's hot too. Yesterday was a very, very hot day. And my hair dried. And child, when I tell you I look like I had an afro, I'm at work. Didn't want to leave and get nothing to eat like today, but I was so hungry that I went to El Pollo Loco. Just looking crazy. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go home and braid my hair. I had this braid style in mind. I don't know if y'all remember when I did this style before, but I had one of my braider friends do it for me. And I said, you know what? I can do that. You always got to pay attention to when you tell yourself you can do something. Now, I probably can get this style right. I did the same braid style over again, but in a different vision. I did them longer. And I didn't allow my braider to do them. I did them myself. She charged me like $400 for that. And they were short braids. They weren't even this long. And I was like, I could do that myself. Friend, I was up all last night. I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning, 1:30, braiding my hair. Didn't even finish it. And look at it. I didn't want to leave the office to go get no food because of how this looks. And I'm remembering when I first got this style way back when, I think I didn't like it the first day too, so maybe it has to grow on me. But I'm not feeling this. And so I'm sitting here waiting on my food because I had to leave and get lunch. Didn't want to leave, but And I know I have to come on and do my podcast this afternoon. I'm like, what am I going to do about my hair? Y'all, I'm telling you. So here we are with the hair struggles. How y'all doing today? Y'all ready for the podcast? I'm not going to jump on and do the podcast till about 6. That gives me some time to do what I got to do and situate. But I wanted to come on and be transparent. Because I'm like, ugh. What do I do? This hair situation. Look at this. It's a hot mess, friend. Hot mess. Hot mess. Hot mess. Lord have mercy, hot mess. I remember when my dad was alive, I used to come by and he'd see me in various hairstyles. He'd be like, why do you do that to yourself? You have such beautiful hair. Why do you? It's only this when you only feel this way when it don't turn out the way you want it to. If I liked it, I wouldn't even be worried about it. But because it's not settling in the way that I desire it, it's like, Lord have mercy. And that's another word for you. You know, big up to all us girls out here that, you know, haven't invested a whole lot of money and stuff, and you still doing things well. You know, I saw somebody on, who was that? I think it was on TikTok. A guy was saying about how a lot of people, you know, women in local communities will try to compare themselves to the filters and all the stuff on social media. And I do have a filter on. But what I'm saying is, you know, you got to give yourself a round of applause. A lot of the people you see on social media, they have the best trainers. They got the best estheticians. They've got the best, cameras. They got the best lighting. They have the best plastic surgeons, Botox, you know, situationals. And nothing against all of this. Nothing against none of it. But it's just you. All you got is a little soap and water. And some lotion. You doing your hair yourself in your kitchen or your bathroom. And you still doing well. Imagine what you would look like with that budget and with those contacts. With those people that really specialize in the art of beautification. Imagine what you'll look like. Boy, you be a stunner, friend. Stunner is not even a word. And don't have a gift. Oh boy. Oh boy. Interesting conversation for you tonight that I want to speak to. I don't know if I'm going to speak to it or not. Spirit has not just given me direction as to which way I'm going to go with it. But it'll be something thought-provoking and something relevant. Something that I know about. Nothing that I'm just Googling and I'm like, oh, let me find out about it and gather out as much information as I can so I can go online and act like I know about it. No. I might look around and see what people are talking about to help me find things that tweak an interest in me. But if I choose it, that means I already knew about it. And we thank those people that act as inspiration for us in coming forward with it. I hope this channel does that for many of you. I hope this channel acts as inspiration to you, as well as just as many people have been inspirational to me in my coming forward. Get a load of Albert. I don't know about Albert, friend. I'm down for a laugh. So if you got something real funny, I laugh at it. That wasn't. I don't know who Albert is. Who is Albert? The comment section, the dude in the comments said, get a load of Albert. He must be talking about my hair. That's what made me come on, friend, talking about my hair. I was just saying that, I did this hairstyle. I had a professional do the style before. And I said, I can do it because I braid my own hair. And it ain't turned out the way I wanted it to. And now I'm stuck with it. Have you ever done something for so long now you're stuck with it? Any woman that has gotten her hair braided understands what I'm talking about. Take a long time to get your hair braided, friend. Hours. Days sometimes. And you better hope it turned out the way you wanted to, because you stuck with it. Till you get enough strength to take it down. I'm stuck with this for a minute. Until I'm able to process approaching it to take it down. So, this was not the podcast, y'all. Please, this is not the podcast. This is just me waiting on my lunch so I can go back to my office, to my place of work, and eat and do my job. All is well. All is well. All is well. My daughter was telling me yesterday, Mommy, your skin bounces back so well. You have such good elasticity. I said, Chloe, that is the oils. Y'all need to go to ChloeMichelleSkin.com, ChloeMichelleSkin.store, and check out my lineup. If you're not into essential oils, okay, I have some phenomenal body oils that are fragrance-based that really, really work wonders for the skin. Really, 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 really do. And they're priced well. Something you can use every single day. Like that Queen Helene we used to use when I didn't really use that. That wasn't my thing. I never had that. But some of y'all like that Queen Helene. Or kind of like, many of the other, I was more of a Palmer's girl if I was going to do lotions, Jergens or Palmer's. Yeah. All is well. How's it going? How's it going? Today in the podcast, I think I'm going to speak to demons. It's been on my spirit, and I haven't heard anybody really speaking to it. I want to speak to demons, not because it's so controversial and all that kind of stuff, but because we talk about the fallen angels, and we talk about the whole world of spirit, and how these spirits need vessels and all this kind of stuff, and how they've been disembodied and why they were disembodied and so on and so forth. We know that. We know the stories of Solomon and how he utilized them for the building of monumental architecture. How he used them for their wisdom. And how God would allow it. God would give him the roadmap, the blueprint as to how to do it. But nobody really talks about, well, how do you notice them? Like, what are the aspects of them? I want to get into that today. It's a compelling conversation. Get into the world of the demonic realm today on a surface level. Not really surface level, but just a, conversation. I've had some profound experiences in my life. And some of which involve the demonic realm. Like, I've had literally some experiences in my life where I have been presented with aspects of that realm. And not to get too heavy into it, but to just give you guys a fundamental understanding of them, who they are, why they are here, what they are, what our capacity is in relation to our involvement with them. What is our role? What is their role? All that kind of stuff. That's tonight at 6 at MAM TV. I'm going to start migrating off of TikTok and really focusing on YouTube. Maybe not. It's just something I'm throwing out there, but be on the lookout for that. Because I don't have such a large following on TikTok, I have a lot of flexibility. You know what I mean? I think having the weight of a large following would limit me in my movement. But, you know, what the enemy designed as a curse or a negativity, God will use as a blessing and a gift. And in my experience, this follower count on TikTok has been somewhat of a gift because it's allowed me a lot of flexibility. I have no investors. I'm out here just doing my own thing. This is completely organic. So I can do it however I want to do it. And I'm interested in taking you all along for the ride. If you're interested to roll, you're always welcome. So tonight at 6, we're going to speak to the demonic realm. Maybe touch upon angels a little bit. So we'll speak to angels and demons. Yeah. And whatever God sprinkles on top of that. I gotta go. Have a wonderful day.